Hey everyone, so I'm here with I guess part 3 of my journaling supply video, and this video I want to talk about fabric. So I have two giant big bags of fabric here. I guess we can go through this one. Not only do I have fabric here, but I also have a bowl off camera. It has lace and trims and stuff like that. So, this is this bag. This bag is it's filled with fabric scraps for the most part. So all of these that I'm gonna pick up here, these are all fabric swatches, the samples. This is upholstery fabric samples, and they are fabric samples that I have collected over a couple of years. I think from when I first started doing my those journals that I make, that's when I've been collecting these. So I think I got these samples from Smith & Noble. Now, I don't know, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, they offer you, you can get 30 free upholstery fabric swatches for free. Smith & Noble is a kind of like a home, I guess like a home decor, like if you want to renovate your home, they sell curtain rods and curtains and upholstery fabric and trims and stuff like that, you know, for you to renovate your apartment and kind of redo your furniture and stuff like that. You can request free samples, 30 free samples for free from their site. So I've discovered them by Googling free fabric samples, and I got their site, and they come in either little squares like this or in big squares. Like the only reason why I was hesitant in sharing this, sharing Smith & Noble, is because before, like I remember before, I used to just, you know, put an order in for 30 free samples, and I would get the order and that was it, like no like questions asked. This last time when I placed an order, like their like customer service is really good on trying to contact you to see if you want to help with your order, like your future order, like when you actually pick out the fabric that you want and you're going to purchase it. And I'm just like, I don't actually intend to purchase the fabric. I just want the free samples. So because they changed that whole thing, like they emailed me and they called me on my phone. I don't pick up numbers that I don't know, so I got a voice message. But yeah, emailed and called when I placed this order, you know. But after I got my order, they kind of left me alone. But still, I thought, you know, I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't place the sample orders with them anymore if I don't intend to buy big sheets of their upholstery. That's what it is, upholstery fabric. But this is where I used to get my free samples. Another site, they don't do it anymore. Anthropology used to give you free swatches. You can request free fabric swatches, and you can request free wallpaper swatches, and I used to do that also to get different papers. But I think they stopped doing that because I don't see anywhere, I don't see the link on the site anymore where you can do that. But yeah, they kind of stopped doing that. And I think I haven't actually researched anywhere else you can get free fabric samples. But Smith & Noble is one if you want to deal with a phone call and email, and that's it. That's usually what they do now. They didn't do it before, but all of this is from Smith & Noble. These are all just samples. I know Joann's, you can buy, I mean, you can buy fabric at Joann's, but you can also, they charge you for their little samples. So if you just want samples, I like samples because you get little pieces of different patterns and stuff like that. But so that is where all of this is from. I will leave the link down below if you're brave enough to order from Smith & Noble, just the free 30. I mean, I guess there's no obligation to buy their fabric. It's just you're ordering a couple of samples. So that is this, and then this is canvas. This is a 12 by 12 piece of canvas. You can get it at Michael's. It's in the specialty paper. You can get like regular canvas as well. But this is like one with clocks. They have a plain one, and you get it in the specialty paper section. This is canvas. This is canvas from Michael's that you get in that little sewing section where they have the big, I think you get like a lot of canvas fabric for like $9 for like $9.99. So those are from Michael's. This Michael's had like a little grab bag thing in the back where the home decor was, and these were just like really old school kind of label things, and that's what was in that. So that's what's in that little bag. In my bowl, I have some ribbons and trim. So most of these, if not all of them, are from Michael's. These are the Aria ribbons. I love the whole shabby chic feel, so I have those. I love this ribbon, this like kind of ribbon lace, and then I have some mint lace, and this is bias tape that I got from Daily Like. There's a Korean brand called Daily Like. Do you see my little tablecloth here is also from fabric. I mean, I sewed all the fabric together, but it's fabric from Daily Like, and this is bias tape from that. It's really pretty subtle colors. That's that lace. I have some kind of string ribbon here. Then I have these little satin hearts. I know Target during Valentine's Day you can find them, but these are from the Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams line. So I have this. So I get my ribbons and stuff mostly from Michael's. I like the Aria ribbon. They're really, really pretty, very shabby chic, my style. So that is this big bag. So now this big bag, I placed an order. I was looking for, I have a couple of little DIY projects that I want to do, and I was looking for shabby chic fabric. I went on Joann's, and this, I mean, I don't have a Joann's near me, so I can't really physically go to the store unless I want to drive all the way to New Jersey. So I was looking on their website, and I hate kind of shopping online. Like, I hate it. Fabric swatches, they're free. I don't have to pay, so if I don't like it, it's fine. But if it's something that I'm like gonna pay for, and everything is different, everything looks different on the screen, especially when it comes to fabric. Anyway, so I did a Google search for shabby chic fabrics, like patterns that look like that, and I got this website. This website, it is legit called Shabby Fabrics. Look at that. I'll leave the link down below as well. It's fabric. They sell fabrics, patterns, and kits. It's a cute little diagram for quilting. They're known for like quilts, like making quilting and fabric for quilts and stuff like that. This is a little catalog that they gave me, which was really cute. With that. So Shabby Fabrics. So I looked on their site. I was looking on their site for like a week before I ordered anything. They have so many pretty fabrics. This line, Margoo, I guess? I don't know. I loved this line a lot. So all of these fabrics are from this line. And they have so many different collections. I kind of lucked out. I waited long enough until they had like kind of like a little pop-up 20% off sale on kits. So I ended up buying this kit. This is a fabric, what is it? A fat quarter. A fabric fat quarter kit. And I think fat quarter just means the cut of each fabric. So I get 12 different patterns, which was fine. I wanted something where I can get a variety of patterns. I know nothing about fabric or sewing or anything. I just wanted a bunch of pretty fabrics, and this is like a cotton linen, which is fine with me for like what I'm doing with my crafts. But they're all these beautiful florals. These florals are just gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. I just love this color scheme. It's just so pretty. So I bought the fat quarter pack for the 12 different pieces of fabric. From this set, and I think it's a decent size for notebook fabrics and stuff like that, like for using it in notebooks and stuff. I think a fat quarter is they have a yard and then they cut the yard in half and then they cut it in half again. I don't even know. But I got that. You have a yard and you cut it in half and then you cut it in half again. I think it's something like that. So I have that much of 12 different patterns, which is fine. And then these are also from the same collection. They're just a little bit more warmer. And I had to order these separate because they didn't come, these patterns did not come in this kit. And so I got a half a yard. So these are a bit bigger. So yeah, I think the fat quarter are a yard cut in half and then the half a yard cut in half again. So I have a half a yard of both of these. And these are gorgeous. So gorgeous. I love this. Like, I might actually get more of this one because I feel like this one's the one that I'm gonna use up like all the time. It's so pretty. So I paid for this. My total, including shipping, was around $45. I think a half a yard is about $5.95. And then all the different fat quarters vary in price depending what line it is and how many patterns you get. This ended up being, I got 20% off this one, so I think it ended up being $28 that I paid for it. But I wanted to try out this shop. I found it online. I kind of wanted to try it out to see the quality, more of the prints really. These prints look very different online, but they were still very beautiful online, and they're even more beautiful now, like in person. I'm so happy with this purchase. So I'm going to leave that in the description box, Shabby Fabrics, because even though this is my first order, I know for a fact that I'm going to get more of my fabric from here because it's so pretty. But basically, for the most part, I would get my fabric from Michaels or from the swatches from Smith & Noble. And now I love that I've recently discovered a brand new fabric store online, and it shipped to me really quickly too, and the fabrics are so beautiful. I love the florals. I'll have so much fun with that. Like, this is that ribbon, the Aria ribbon from Michaels. That with that, you know, it's just so pretty. And you know, I'm going to start getting into making some more of those journals, but I like to quilt my journals. If you saw, or if you look on my channel and see all the handmade journals that I've ever made, I like to do like a little quilt sort of. And again, I'm not a professional sewer at all. I absolutely suck at sewing. I'm not very good. But for like the junk journal type things, it's fine. So that is just a little video, it's very short, on where I get fabrics. So I think I mentioned a total of 2 places, Shabby Fabrics, Smith & Noble, 03, and Michaels. And really just, anywhere. I'm actually going to leave a link down below to Daily Like as well. It is, when I bought from Daily Like, because they sell washi tapes and all sorts of things, but they specialize in fabric, this pretty fabric from Korea. What I had to do was I had to place my order via email because it was coming from Korea, and one of the customer service people helped me out to do that. And shipping was expensive. I mean, I bought more than fabric. I spent like $90 buying like washi tapes and fabrics and stickers and all sorts of things. But I believe you can find Daily Like on Etsy, and I think Etsy is another great resource for finding fabric, especially fabric from like Japan and stuff like that. I haven't done that yet, but I have done research that you can find fabrics on Etsy. You can find anything on Etsy. But yeah, you can find Daily Like on Etsy. You can find Daily Like on Falling in Design. I think Falling for Design, I'll leave that link down below. And you can get it on, oh man, you can get it on a different site too. And then I know if you live in Australia, they have a Daily Like Australia website where you can purchase Daily Like stuff. And I think I think there might be one from Canada too. I don't know. I will get all these links and post them down below. So it'll be a couple of links where you can find Daily Like stuff. And this is that beautiful fabric that, I'm just gonna move this guy. you know, this fabric, these little fabrics from Daily Like. I will leave that link or those links down below. I'll leave shabbyfabrics.com. I'll leave Smith & Noble, and then of course Michael's. We can all go to Michael's and get some fabric. And of course Joann's. I've never actually purchased fabric from Joann's, but Joann's is a fabric store, so you can actually go to Joann's and get fabric. Etsy, I'm pretty sure if you go to like secondhand shops, you might be able to find some fabric. Also, what you can do is if you have like old clothing that you love the print, but the thing doesn't fit anymore, or it has a hole or whatever, you know, just use the fabric. Use the fabric. Repurpose it. But yeah, so that is my little video on showing you where I get my fabrics and all the different fabrics that I have currently. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching like always, and I will see you all next time. Bye!